Hey everyone, Dr. Vince here, and happy Friday. And it's just coming into the end of the day, and I thought, hey, I'm going to shoot this video. Got a great idea for the docs on my list. I want to share it with them. So this concept is called Care Plan Intensives, and what that is so we're headed into the holiday season, right? And so most practices, it's going to dip. We're going to take some time off, and it's typically a down month in terms of revenue, right? So this is a way to potentially generate a 5-figure windfall so we can go into Christmas really feeling merry about the holiday season. So what is a care plan intensive? Well, essentially it's a truncated version of your existing care plan, right? So if you do 24 visit neuropathy plan or decompression or whatever it may be, this is a shrunk down version. Typically, if your care plan is 3 months, this is 1 month. If your visit profile is 30 visits, this is 10 visits. So it's essentially kind of 1/3. And what we're doing is so the easiest person to sell to is someone that's already spent money with you, right? And so they already know, like, and trust you. So what we want to do is we want to find and reach out to our existing patients that have been through our care plans, see how they're doing, and if any of them are having recurring symptoms, we want to invite them into our office for a free examination, and then if it seems appropriate, offer them this care plan intensive, right? So how do we do this? Super easy. First, ID the patients. Have your staff create a list, go into your records database, create a list of all the patients in the last 5 years that have been through your care plan, right? Obviously, ideally, the ones that did well, which is, I'm sure, pretty high percentage, 80 and 90%, right? So first, we just want to ID those patients. Then we want to schedule them. Craziness, right? It's not rocket science. We want to reach out to them, either you or your staff member, every night. Between 5 and 6, call them up. Hey, Mrs. Jones, Dr. Leone here. What's going on? You went through my care plan 2 years ago for that disc problem in your low back. How are you doing? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. It's kind of starting to come back a little bit. Hey, let's get you in here. I'll do a free exam. We'll find out where you're at. Then, if it's appropriate, then you close, right? And so if your care plan's $5,000, then this is going to be like $1,500, right? So they've already spent $5,000 with you. They did really well, but it's starting to come back as a degenerative condition, right? So now we want to help them again. And so, hey, Ms. Jones, you don't need to go through the whole thing again, but I got this, this little intensive care plan. It's only 30 days. We start out 3 times a week, do that for a couple of weeks, and then go down to 2 times a week. Whatever it is, you set it up, right? You're going to set it up. And we're going to get you back to feeling, great, how you were feeling at the end of the last time. How does that sound? Sounds great, And by the way, you can write this off. This is your healthcare expenses, so this is the time to do it. It's right before, the end of the year. Awesome. Sounds like a plan. Boom. So over the last 5 years, if you have 200-300 patients, you can get, say, 15 in for an appointment, and you close 10. That's like 15 grand. And you didn't have to pay for them, no marketing dollars, it's just a phone call. Super simple strategy, guys. And I'm putting together this new consulting program called Client Elevation Group. We're going to, and it's a high-level group with doctors that are already doing well, but they really want to go to the next level in 2019. This is just one super simple strategy that we'll use, but there's all kinds of stuff that we can use to, 1, make our practices more efficient, 2, use proven methods and marketing methods, and just really take a strategic look at practice and how can we expand and grow in 2019. So I hope this is helpful. I highly recommend you go do it because, November 16th? Get on the phones starting Monday. Get on the phones over the next week or 2. Start scheduling them in the first 2 weeks in December. And hey, get your windfall going into the holiday season. But anyways, hope this is helpful. If you're interested in that Client Elevation Group, shoot me an email, drvince@drvinceleone.com. I'll put you on a list so that you can be notified of when that is available. So have a great weekend. Talk to you soon.